Hey athletes, it's me, Tracy, your fitness professional coach. So let's talk shoulders, all things shoulders. I'm going to actually give you several different stretches. Some of you may not be actually used to of putting a lot of pressure on your shoulders or actually using the shoulders. I'm shooting this video to give you to do some working in your scapula, actually also too in your shoulder, your rotator cuff to keep it strong, as well as in your rhomboids, your traps, and all of those different things make up your shoulder girdle. Okay, so think about a girdle, it's protection, right? So it's the same thing. What we want to do is show you different exercises to protect. Now, some of you have come to me because you say, oh, my shoulders are sore. I get it. I understand it. When you're doing a lot of type of exercise that involves HIIT, remember everything from burpees to doing push-ups to doing the triceps, everything in Transform 20, everything in Lift 4, all of the different workouts does involve getting your shoulders nice and strong. And just by doing a plank, you're stabilizing the shoulder. Just by doing push-ups, you're stabilizing the shoulder. When you come down on to do side planks, you're stabilizing the shoulder. So your shoulders are getting a lot of work, as well as your core. And then you're actually then using the shoulder and you're doing exercises. So the importance of stretching. I'm going to show you different exercises that's going to help. And I'm going to show you some with this. I do this, try to do it at least 3 times a week because we do need to keep that shoulder girdle very strong so that it's prevention and you don't get a rotator cuff or you don't get bursa inside of your shoulders. Okay, so develop this. This should only take you just a couple of minutes several times a week to be able to do. So the first thing I want you to do, and these are not really using weights, but the very first one you can use weights because of it is strengthening, okay? Shoulder pain. If you already have pain, I want you to start doing these as well too. So the first one is just basically doing shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs, okay? And you're gonna feel just the tension all the way up to the ears and then down, up and down. You can add weights, but because I'm not looking to work, this is more. And when you come down, really press down, let your shoulders drop down. Okay? And from the side, it's just this, up and down. I don't want you to like this. Don't move your right here, up and down. Good. I usually do about, I think if you do it for about 10 to 15 reps is good because you don't want to get into working the muscle. It's more of actually as you're coming down to release. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is something called shoulder spirals. I'm going to hold the pen while doing it. My ball is actually downstairs. Okay. So once, here it is. Praise the Lord. Okay. So a tennis ball or a little round ball, doesn't matter at all. Okay, so this is called shoulder spirals. You're gonna hold this ball in your hand to the side and you want to spin the entire arm. You're not spinning from the hand and you're not spinning from the shoulder. It's the arm. The arm is spinning, okay? And you're low with it. And then you wanna do this for about 1 minute, but gradually going up. You're going and stopping at the shoulder. You're going to feel this. This is strengthening your rotator cuff. Okay? So put your little timer on. That's what I want you to do. I want you to do each one of these for 1 minute. And then you're going to come down and you're going to feel this. Strengthening rotator cuff. Okay? And then of course, go opposite direction. And I'm in good posture. So you want to make sure here. Remember we talked about the good posture a long time ago? Good posture. Here, circling back. And then I'm going to make my way up. Remember, it's the arm that's circling. Don't circle from the wrist. It's the entire arm. And then come down. Trust me, I promise you, you're going to feel this rotator cuff. Now, you're not going to feel this as in a strengthening. You're going to feel this as in, oh, I feel this inside my rotator cuff. Think about oil in the joints. You're oiling the joints. So good to do. I'm just going to go ahead and do both sides. Since I did one, like to be even, and then come down. Remember, it's the entire arm. My abs are still engaged, always. I'm going much faster because if I don't want to make this video last for an entire hour. But this is not a heavy ball. It's a very light ball. It's actually one of my grandbaby's ball. You don't have to go out and buy something expensive at all. Tennis ball works fine, so you don't have to go out and buy a power ball. That's absolutely not. This works as fine. See that? One of those balls. Okay, so the next one you're going to do is called thumbs up and then pinkies in. All right, so you're going to put your thumbs together here, and you're going to come into, let me make sure my visual is okay. Okay, better. All right, so you're going to come into this position of an exercise that you do, and all I want you to do, this is so good. You have a muscle in the back of your back called your rhomboids. Your rhomboids is a diamond-shaped muscle, and literally in your shoulder girdle, it literally pulls the shoulder back and gives you good posture, and really pulls it in. So think about that girdle. You really have to strengthen a lot of doing, and the only way to strengthen that rhomboids is to do rows. Okay, so we're gonna take our thumbs together in same position that you actually do rows in and back flies. Just out and down, out and down. Okay, now again, I don't want to see you don't do this to where you think about, oh, I'm lifting weights. No, 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 no. It's just out and back down. And I want you to do this about 30, I usually do this about 30 seconds. You're going to feel it, because right into those rhomboids. And then what I want you to do is you're going to hold it for 10 seconds at the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep that head in neutral alignment and down, okay? Then you're gonna come right back and do one that's actually called pinkies up, okay? Same position, but now it's the difference, my pinkies are up, okay? And same thing, but believe me, it's a different muscle you're getting back there. More getting into the traps. Make sure you're not like this. Head is in neutral alignment. Head is a natural extension to the spine. Pinkies are out. And again, you want to hold this. And release. Okay? 30 seconds to a minute, guys. If you're doing it for more than 30 seconds, you feel like, oh, I'm straining myself, too long. It's not a strain, but you're going to feel it. Okay? My next one is going to be something called L rotation. And we're going to do these in two different ways, but I love this one a lot. And I like to do this on the floor as well. But I want you to do this one standing up first. My hands in 2 L's. And all we're going to do is up and down. You want strong shoulders. Remember, the number one injury inside of a gym is shoulders. And shoulders is called your deltoids. Your deltoid is a very, very, very slender, small muscle, about that big. And people lift sometimes too heavy, because you think, oh, no, but it's not about the heaviness. You don't have to lift it heavy. Lift and lower. You want that rotation. This is rotation at the shoulder joint, okay? Same thing, 30 seconds to a minute, and then you want to hold. No pulsing, just hold this. Feel the extension, squeezing. I want to see you all really, really do these shoulders. Works a lot. And release. Okay. Next I'm going to do is going to involve my band. I should have had this out already. Sorry. Okay, rhomboids with a band. What I just did, bent over, and all I'm going to do is face in this direction here, and my band is loose. It's not. I'm not doing this looking to do it for added weight. I'm looking to do it just to have something to balance myself that I'm holding. Okay, so all I'm going to do is back and front, right in front of you. In the widest part from the side, and don't hold on this one, because I don't want you to have an isometric hold of having weight in your hand. Okay, all right, hang on, let me flip my chart over. I have all my exercises written down for me. Okay, all right, so next one is this one is the same, almost the same we just did. You've seen me do this, maybe seen me do this a long time ago. It's a great exercise, but we're gonna hold. This is one of the hardest ones for me. You want the elbow in your hands and the shoulders against the wall. Right now, don't move it. Later on, as you actually increase you're gonna feel this a lot, but as you increase and your shoulder joint gets stronger, we'll be able to move it up and down the wall. But trust me when I tell you. Now you wanna make sure, don't arch the back. You're gonna keep the abs in neutral. Hold this. Same thing, 30 seconds to a minute. And you're gonna release. Whew. Me, myself, I think I'm starting doing this more. Okay, hand on hip. One hand on your hip. Okay, now beginner, intermediate, advanced. Okay, I'm going to show it at beginner since you all are. Then take your opposite arm, wrap it around here, this other arm, and you're going to rotate and release. Rotate and release. Bring around and release. Try not to, don't want to do this. Keep the shoulder down. And you're going to really feel this in some of those areas in the back of you and to your lats. So again, let's do 30 seconds and then you're going to hold. Ooh, really feel that hold. And release. Wow. Wow. Okay. So other side again. Just show both sides. You're going to notice one side. See my rotation on this side? I've got to do a lot more on this side. Remember I told you I was having difficulty? It's gotten better. It's good. And same thing with hold. The hold is very important. That isometric hold is very, very important. And release. Good. Okay. Last one. I'm going to use the ball again. And this is probably, could be one of my favorites. Okay, so you can lie on the ground. I'm going to put the ball right underneath my rhomboids, okay? So it may take you kind of moving around a little bit. Okay. And then you're going to have that arch in your back. It's supposed to be there. Find where you need it. And all I want you to do is arms are up. See how my back is arched? That's normal, okay? And you're going to reach the arms overhead and back up to parallel right there. Over and up. Over and up. Now you can, same thing, I would do this one for a full minute. Go slow. Do this in 4 counts. Now, I usually take it and do this. Move the ball wherever you feel have the most tension. If I need to go up a little bit more, then you're going to move a little bit more. Okay? Moving the ball back and forth. Watch how much this is going to help and correct your posture as well. Okay? All right. Thanks, team. Thank you so much. So this is going to help you to keep those shoulders where you get them nice and fit and strong, but then also to injury free. It's okay. So do this for me a couple times a week, and releasing. This is gonna help. All right. I love you guys so much. Thanks.